Hello there. If you happen to find yourself watching this, then welcome to the first ever video recorded by Beef Suplex Gaming. Today I'm checking out PGA Tour 2K23. So when I started playing this, I chose to start from the ground up because I figured that was the more challenging way to play and also give me a chance to feel out the game while I'm also um, learning how to play it as well. It wouldn't make any sense to go and start out in the PGA Tour and I don't even know how to play the game. So, with the multi-round cuts, you're probably not going to finish anything. Now, the game does have various settings that you can change as far as the difficulty, as far as the AI. You also have the two types of swing modes. You have the what I'm going to call the true swing, which is where you use your mouse and you swing it and try to find the tempo to it, kind of like you're you know swinging a real club. They also have the 3-click setup, which is similar to more of the arcade style video games. Like if you ever played like Mario Golf or if you played Hot Shots Golf, going way back to the PlayStation 2 era. Um, I ended up going with the 3-click swing mode because the mouse tracking didn't work right. So when I was doing the practice was just saying, "Oh, your tempo's slow." So when you practice playing as Tiger Woods, I'm driving the ball and hitting it like 50 yards. And after a few attempts of that, I said, "Forget it." It could be that the DPI settings are too high on like on this mouse, because I have noticed that you don't have to move it much. So if I play around with the DPI settings, then I might be able to get it to work. But for the time being, I just said forget it. I'm just gonna play it the 3-click way, and that it sounds like it's easier to play, but you do still screw up from time to time because it's timing. It's all about cadence. So it's easier, but it's not like easy mode. Anyway, so for today's video, we're gonna do the final round of the Korn Ferry Tour Grayson Classic. Uh, and then as you can see here, I had some mediocre round 1 and round 2 play, but then round 3 I really started to understand how to play this course.
Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Grayson Classic is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their...
I would like to find out where like this course is. It is pretty.
Many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Today's promising to be an exciting one, so let's get straight into the action.
And it looks like today is going to be a fairly easy day because the winds are very low.
And let's see what he can do here today. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. Time for the second shot into the first.
One of the many problems I've always had with this game since I started playing it was understanding how to read the greens.
Going with the 5-wood.
Which, coming up on this next shot, you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. They have this grid layout, but I can't figure out how to read the break because the dots, they don't move. Like it seems like the break is steeper than what the dots are telling me. So I'm gonna miss this putt because I suck at long putts, but as long as I can get somewhat close, that's a win. So I've got to fight a slight right break and then it's all heavy left break as soon as I get over the hill. So we'll see what happens. Maybe aim for over here. Well,
Don't be shy.
huh. All right then.
That line was looking good, wasn't it? If you can make this one, it's for par. He's currently sitting in 15th place. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Yes, wiggle in place.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing.
One of the things I'm not a huge fan of about this game is that there's no like character growth. When I first played a PGA Tour several years back,
Second shot here on the second hole.
this was back when it was still made by EA Sports. It was I think it was Tiger Woods, like PGA Golf. It was the '07. It ran on like the Windows XP. Uh, let's see. I'm below the ball, so just gonna go to the right. So one of the things I had liked about that game was that you played, you earned experience points, and you could allocate those to your player skills. And so as you played, the character got better. You could make longer putts, you could drive better. This, I'm right out the gate can drive 300 yards. Okay, I can go ahead and compete with Tiger Woods. I have all these different shots that I can choose from. It's just now that said, that didn't break like I thought it was going to. Uh, Now that said, it is still hard, but
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
for a company like 2K to make a golf game like this, where you have the other 2K sports like the NBA title, where you grow your character, you can make better shots, you can improve your chances at free throws and making threes. In this one, it's just right out the gate. Okay, there's kind of a RPG kind of vibe to it in that as you play, you acquire these fittings, and you can improve the club and change how the club behaves. And you have these archetypes that everybody kind of fits into. There's like 5 general categories of players, like 5, I guess you would call it classes. And everybody just fits in these molds. So I mean, the game's fun. It's very pretty, but to me it feels like it missed the mark. Simply that if you're gonna have a create my own player, let me grow that character. Don't just give me skill points to unlock fancy skills that really, at the end of the day, as far as I've been able to use them, they don't really do much to help me other than the ball rolls more. Okay, great. All right, let's go ahead and attempt this.
Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yep, tracking nicely.
That gets the job done. Currently a couple under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole.
So as you can probably see from looking at the leaderboard, I'm probably not going to win, but that's fine. All I have to do is at the end of the Korn Ferry Tour, at the very least, I move up to the PGA Tour if I finish in the top 75. Now with this being the second tournament
Heading down the runway.
out of, I think, 7 you play on the Korn Ferry Tour, I'm in a relatively good spot.
Shot here on the 3rd.
The very first tournament I finished 7th, so I'm 7th in points. But the points values drop off like crazy. I think first place got 500 points. I tied for 7th and got 90. So who knows where I'm going to be when this is all said and done. I can guarantee I'm not going to be 7th, but you never know. Yes, slow claps and a slow walk.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
This break's pretty forgiving. Shh. Of course, I go and slice it a little bit.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
I'm really bad at reading these breaks. So it looks like it breaks hard to the left right in the beginning, then near the hole it's breaking about half as fast.
Right over the spot.
And yeah.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for par.
Looking at these lines, it's like I have no idea I can't tell how much break that is. I just see that the line moves faster, which tells me it breaks harder. But
Yeah, you'll take that. He's currently tied for 14th.
with this being my 9th round of golf total that I played in this game, I can't figure it out.
See what happens here. on the fourth.
But I guess, you know, I guess the greens are supposed to be hard because that's where you get all those epic shots in history of golf. If you look back at Tiger Woods and all that stuff and his putts that won him millions. Yeah.
They get a little ground draw here.
Probably gonna roll off the back of the green.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
Sitting at 2 under.
Oh, that hole's in a terrible location.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And he needs this to save par.
Well, I can guarantee you, commentator, I'm not going to get par. Well, maybe. Let's see, we're going to go. What we got here?
Tracking. That gets the job done.
It does get the job done, but I'm going to be honest. It's a lot of guessing.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. I love a good two-shotter. Birdies on par fours feel great because you've had to execute all 3 shots.
Crap.
That's a little untidy. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
No, no. Oh.
This would be a great up and down.
These are quite honestly some of the biggest greens that I've ever seen.
20 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
Looking really good, this one. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Unfortunately, moving down the leaderboard, that's not the direction to be heading.
Yeah, I gotta love that 2-putt to get a bogey.
And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
In case you're wondering why I keep aiming towards the right side of the fairway there, is because there's, you know, you can kind of see it. It's a hill and it slopes towards the left. So if I can hit the top of the hill, the idea is that I'm gonna roll and pick up some extra yardage. Stay out of sand trap.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
2 big hits there, knocking in on this par 5 and 2.
Oh, you set yourself up with an eagle opportunity. This has eyes for the hole. Was on a good line.
I don't know what kind of eyes you're talking about. It.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Putting for birdie here.
No commentator. I think the ball saw the hole because it had
It's not
eyes.
if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done.
And-
And that will take him to 2 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
Oh yeah,
Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
gotta love that playing even.
That drive, heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Crap.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Setting up in some very deep rough.
Rough so deep it's like I'm playing in my neighbor's yard. Alright, let's see what we'll do here.
Looks
No.
like this one might be in the bunker.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And if this can go down, he'll save par. That's pretty tidy. Oh, so close.
Ugh.
And this one will be for bogey. Currently 1 under for the event.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
I do find it weird that they never
Always a
pull
sense of
the.
excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Bogey on the last, but a good opportunity on this one to bounce back with a birdie.
I do find it weird that every time you go to the green to putt, they never pull the flag out of the cup, which you're supposed to, according to the rules, if I'm recalling the rule book correctly from when I used to play golf. But maybe that's a Korn Ferry Tour thing. I have no idea. The Korn Ferry Tour is some brand new shit.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Though,
This one is right down the pipe.
you know, golf is golf, so they all follow the same rules, so maybe that's just a oversight.
Stop it. What a shot. 6 feet remaining to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one's looking good. Ah, that's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Teeing off now on the 9th hole.
So as you can see up in the right, one of my skills is activated. That's the Trailblazer skill. That is related to the driver. It gives me a boost to I think I get a boost to the roll for shots made off the tee with the driver. Man, I'm messing up these timings.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
You're right, it's not my style. This is the first time I've ever tried to record a video and play the game at the same time.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker.
And we're gonna roll off the green, because why not?
Well, safely on the surface, maybe it's time to hole a long-range bomb. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread.
That will drive you bats.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
This is where I wanted to go.
That's not what they were looking for.
I shot
Now
straight
from
for the...
that lie, missing the green was always an option.
I shot straight at the green to be in the sand trap.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And down she goes.
Almost had overcorrected for it.
So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. This hole is a par 3.
They've chosen to club down on this one.
And he's safely on the green. 13 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
This one has eyes for the hole. That's inside the range. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's in a tie for 14th place.
At least I'm shooting
And
below
now teeing
par.
off on this par 4 hole.
At the end of the day, it's significantly better than I could ever do in real life. I want to try to split the bunkers here, but if I screw this shot up, I'm going to end up in one of them.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Time for the second shot at the 12th.
Okay, there's not really any break where I'm going to land.
This one is
Well,
heading
no,
to a
wait.
really not so good space.
Getting ready to play their third.
Forgot to adjust for the elevation height there.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
And that brings to an end that hole. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. They say the 13th is an unlucky number, but I don't see it for you. The tee is yours. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Needs this one to kick right. Well, that's a great shot and sets up a birdie look here at the 13th. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
So far, so good.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par.
Alright, I'm back where I started.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
So, looking at the leaderboard there, one thing to keep in mind
Now
is...
on the 14th hole. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here.
So one thing to keep in mind when looking at the leaderboard is I'm playing this on normal. And in the little tooltip, it says normal, you're expected to beat or play per round something like -6 or -8. So, I don't know. I was thinking when I got to the PGA Tour to crank it up to max just to give me that extra challenge, but if I can't even get first place in any of this, I guess it doesn't matter. Just leave it at normal until I win everything, then increase the difficulty from there. Oh, shit.
That's not the one he wanted. A couple under at this stage. Just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard.
Oh yeah, let me just hit it through a tree. Thankfully, I can do that. No. That was
And
unintended.
here we are with the third shot.
Alright. I'm hitting this from sand. I'm guessing up there in the top right, it's telling me I'm going to get 83 to 91% of the 125 yards I'm aiming for. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to aim over here because it's safer. Yeah, no, if I went straight for the hole, I would have just slam dunked into the bunker.
Wonderfully played. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
You know, you really can't ask for a better lie.
There's misses, buckets. That's one of those putts that you're proud of at the end of a round. They all add up.
Kind of like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself in a share of 10th place. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
And tee shot looks pretty good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
This whole location for him, well, it's about 185 yards out.
And I'm going to club up because I'm hitting 14 feet up. And I know that 6-iron was not going to get me there.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well, ball stop at some point.
Nicely done. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Maybe over here. I don't know. What do you think? Over here, over there. Maybe over here. We'll go over here. I don't think it's gonna break that much. Yeah, I was way wrong on that one.
An opportunity to make a par here.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch. He's currently tied for 11th. You've arrived at a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
So in every round, when I get to this hole, I go for the driver, and I want to try to get it in one shot. Every freaking time, I end up over here in the bunker. I'm going to try it this time. I can go there. Just got to not screw this up. Now, I would say what makes this easier this time is on this round, there is no wind, so I'm not having to fight it.
Gotta love it. Taking out the big stick and going ahead and walloping it right onto the green.
And this putt to move into the top 10.
Ah!
Terrific shot. Almost an eagle. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Now 8 shots back after that hole. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Honestly, as long as I finish in the top 10, I am happy. Considering how much I struggle with putting, well, this ain't gonna be good.
Opting for the 5-wood. This is the all-important stretch. Time to make your move.
Well. Where it stops, nobody knows. Yeah, and so this is what I'm talking about with the greens being so freaking like they're so freaking hard.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Like nowhere have I watched a real life PGA Tour match and I've seen the ball just after the player hits it onto the green that it rolls around for about 20 yards. I've never seen that.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Well,
A par putt awaits.
I have to put that fist pump away.
Now 4 under for the tournament. Well, here we are, the 18th hole.
Can't wait to leave this course.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway.
As pretty as this course is, it's very hard and I don't like it. What's worse is I think the next round or the next tournament or the tournament that's after that, I got to go to Sawgrass, the one with the infamous hole or the infamous the par 3 that's on a island.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
So there's no break until about halfway. I'm going downhill, and the faster the ball goes, the less the slope impacts, so you get less break. That's one thing I remember from the training was ball speed impacts the amount of break you see. Question is this going to be enough? Because if I miss the hole, I'm going to roll all the way. I'm going to roll a good bit to the left.
Looking great now.
Oh.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
A little. What?
Steady now. 69 up for grabs here if you can hold this putt.
Whoa, no, you gotta be kidding me.
Bogey putt coming up here. And that's how he
Get out of
signs
here.
off on this event.
Whatever. I finished 1 under par today.
Well, Rich, a top 20 finish. I'm thinking that they'll be pleased, but I wish I could have done a bit more this week. Am I right?
Absolutely. As good as this player is, top 20 finish is just okay in their world. Obviously, lots of parts of the game still need some attention.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Yep, so as we can see, at the end of this tournament, I felt a 9th in the points. But, you know, I'm still in the top 775, so probably don't have too much to worry about. But that concludes the 4th round, and with that, I'm gonna say thank you for watching, and please feel free to check out my website, which is beefsuplex.com, and I hope to be putting up some more of these gameplay videos later. But for now, bye.